Now I think it's working. Good morning, everyone. I hope you're having a good day. Maybe it's good afternoon for you already, wherever you are at this moment. I just hope you're having a really good time. I'll give a few minutes to see if anybody joins in for today's meditation. All we're going to be needing today is our mat, body length space, and I have today, I'm going to be using a mala. If you have one, you can use it. If not, it's totally okay. I don't know if you're familiar to this, but we use in meditation, the camera is kind of weak. I'm out of center in my camera. We use this in meditation. Not all meditations and not every time we meditate we use it. Today I kind of felt I wanted to use it for this meditation specifically. But it helps you to keep connected in the physical body, especially if you're using a mantra. Each of these would represent so let's say whatever mantra it is, you go with one and the mantra. Every time you grab one, you repeat the mantra, and then you go to the next one and you go repeating the mantra as you go all the way through the mala up to the other end of it. So we're gonna be using it today, and it really helps if you don't have one. I invite you to, whenever you see one and you wanna get one, if you're ever curious, just try using it for your meditations. When you're repeating a mantra, it's really good. It kind of like keeps you centered, and you know how we're meditating, it's normal that our mind kind of wanders around. Actually, that's what meditation is. Many times people think that meditating is to just clear your mind and just leave it blank, but that's not meditating. Meditation is when we enter into this consciousness of noticing our thoughts, being like the watcher of our thoughts, and see how our mind kind of like get distracted as we're in the present moment and kind of like wanders around, and then you bring it back to the present moment through your breath. That's part of meditation, being conscious, being 100% in the moment. And as we're in the moment, like through our breath present of our physical body, repeating a mantra, that's another way to keep ourselves present in the moment, and also by using the mala. When we use the mala, we are really present also, because as I said, with each time we repeat the mantra, we're kind of like have our hands in the moment and very connected, just going around the mala. This is also very, like the first time that I used the mala was when I went into the Buddhist Sangha, and I started to learn all about Buddhism. And then in Buddhist meditation, they used a lot of the malas. Actually, one of these days, next week, I'll be sharing Buddhist meditations. They are really powerful. They really awaken you. They really awaken, and in another level. When you're meditating, it's so beneficial for our being. It's something it's a gift that costs nothing. You can do it anytime, anywhere. It just takes a few minutes of your days. These meditations, they might be longer because we also do a little bit of breath work, a little bit of movement, but really the gifts and the benefits of meditating are countless. It's so beneficial for our being, just to close our eyes and connect with your inner energy, with all that you are. It's a gift that it's our head. We live in our head, and many times we are not conscious, like I said before, of our thoughts. And we just let our thoughts we believe everything we think. And it is amazing, and it is essential to not believe everything that we think, or at least as we pick our clothes and what we wear every day, as we pick and we decide and we choose to wash our teeth, we have the power and we have the choice to pick our thoughts, to know what to believe in the things we want to. We can be consciously deciding on what we want to believe of what our head says. And the same way, give more energy to certain thoughts and some others that are not really serving us for our personal growth. We need to know ourselves. We need to be connected with who we are, know ourselves, know our values. And through meditation, it's a very powerful way to do this, to see our mind, to know our mind, to know where our mind goes, to know how it works, to know what we think, and ask ourselves, is this really, I'm thinking this and I have these thoughts because this is really who am I? Or it's because there's some certain thoughts that come from my childhood, from things that I've learned through my childhood. And it is actually a very good journal prompt to think of, and I invite you also, I have 2 invitations today. If you ever see a mala, try to experiment with it as you meditate. And the other invitation is for this journal prompt, to how well do you know yourself? What are your limits? What's your purpose? And what are your beliefs? Are they really your beliefs? Or there are beliefs that you've learned through your life, through your childhood? It is amazing also to write first thing in the morning. I have a book, a little notebook, and that's, I call it morning pages. First thing I do in the mornings, I wake up and I meditate. And sometimes I start just writing whatever it comes, maybe my dreams, whatever I feel at that moment in the mornings, first thing in the morning, before you do anything else. And you'll be surprised of how many things and how much you can learn from yourself. So with that said, we're gonna start with some breath work and then a little bit of movement. Today I wanted to share, this is a meditation. I know that there's sometimes that we have stagnant energy in our body, and it's kind of a way to be connected and kind of like move that energy physically. So I wanted to do today sun salutations. Sun salutations 8, just to wake up. For me, it's the morning. I don't know what time it's for you, but I wanted to do sun salutations in reverence of our sun. And I hope you're having a very shiny and sunny day wherever you're at. So we'll be doing sun salutations A and sun salutations B. And our meditation of self-acceptance. I love this meditation. And we're gonna get started. I'll just keep this near me. Near my lap. Okay, and we're gonna start on a seated position. And today, to wake up and just feel all of our energy and our inner fire, I want to share with you Kapalabhati breathing. I don't know if you're ever taking one of my sessions in my classes that I share with you my practice. I love to do this breath work every day. Actually, I've been doing it for a month every day, and I invite you to try it out, maybe for 15 to 21 days. It's called Kapalabhati breathing. It's a fire breathing. And so first I'm gonna explain, to begin with, Ujjayi breathing. Ujjayi breathing is the breath that I don't know if you have a long time practicing yoga, you are probably familiar to it. But it's a breathing that it's related with the ocean, the sound of the ocean. Because we kind of imitate, and visualize yourself right now as if you're at the ocean, and just the sound of the waves as they come to the shore, and they bring the rocks and then back, and then they come forward. And there's like this very rhythmic breathing that it has like a timing, and it's like the same inhales and exhales, and just imitating the sound of the waves of the ocean. So this is what Ujjayi breathing is. And you like we normally are breathing all the time, like through our nose, and just even unconsciously every day we're breathing. We don't really take the time to sit down and realize and notice our breath. So we're gonna start just engaging and connecting with our Ujjayi breathing. If you're new to this, I'm gonna give 3 examples. If you are related to your Ujjayi breathing, you can start right now connecting to your Ujjayi breath practice. And if you're not, there are 3 ways that you can start practicing it and understanding how it works. First example is pretend that you have a hole in your throat and you're inhaling and exhaling through that hole that you have here. And it's like a breath that makes a sound, the sound of the ocean. So that's one way of explaining it. The other way of explaining it is, you've ever watched Star Wars? And maybe you might find this funny, but it works for some people. And when we were kids, maybe we kind of played around with this, but mimicking and imitating the sound of how the bad guy of Star Wars was breathing, Darth Vader, that sound of that breath. So you can try to imitate that sound. Kind of going through your throat. And the third one, and this for me is the most effective one, pretend that you have a window in front of you or a mirror, and you want to fog that mirror with your mouth open. And now you want to unfog it by inhaling through your mouth open. And do that for a couple of rounds. So I'm going to do it 3 times. And now do the same, but with your mouth closed. So pretend that you have your mouth open, but you have it actually closed, and you want to fog that mirror or window in front of you. Keep breathing like this for a couple more rounds, trying to explore your Ujjayi breathing. If you're new to it, you can close your eyes if you like to. And open up your eyes. And we're gonna start Kapalabhati breathing. So as we exhale, the way I explained with this Ujjayi breath, Kapalabhati is the same, but we actually do and focus more on the exhale. And the inhale, don't worry about it. It's gonna happen naturally as you exhale. So it's kind of like I'm actually gonna get a little bit closer. I don't know if you'll listen it from far away, but it's a breath that it's a sharp exhale, and then the inhale happens naturally. So just focus on the exhale. It's like Sharp exhales, inhales are gonna happen naturally, automatically. As you exhale sharply, the inhale just comes. So don't really focus on the inhale, but more stay focused on your exhales. And this breath is very beneficial because we're doing a lot of detox as we do this breathing. They say that if you do this breathing, then you have like a natural glow in your face because you're like so detoxed, and it awakens also the inner fire. So it's like it's very purifying breath, and it also awakens our energy. So as we do this breath, it's connected with our inner fire, just it purifies everything, and you'll start like getting into this heat moment, just like awakening, moving energy, stagnant energy through breath also, which is very powerful. Really moves us, but really our breath is the king of our mind. If we have control of our breath and we're very conscious of our breath, we can control everything, even the mind. So I love doing breath work. We're gonna do this Kapalabhati breathing. We're gonna do 48 counts on the first set of this breath, and you can just like follow along. I'll keep the count. Just follow along with me if you don't want to worry on like counting, or you can keep your own count at your own pace. When we're done with the 48 counts, we're gonna just breathe normally. Center again, feel the sensations after doing the Kapalabhati, and then we're gonna go another time for 48 counts. Come back to our normal breath, and then once again. So there's 3 rounds of 48. And don't ask me why 48 can be more or less. I just found like today I kind of like felt it like 48, and I've been working with this number on count of breaths through Kapalabhati. So we're gonna do that today. That's why or breath work it's all about today. So sit in a comfortable position, bring your hands to your laps, and we're gonna start our count. Normally. Feeling the sensations, noticing if you're feeling any sort of heat in your body without judging, just noticing it. Maybe this is the first time that you do it. If you feel a little bit dizzy, that's okay. You're exploring a new breath, new sensations. And we're gonna go once again for 48. So inhale, exhale, and we go for 48. And breathe normally. And once again, we go for a last round of 48. So inhale deeply, and we start. tension on your neck. Looking from one side, looking above one shoulder and the other. Releasing any tension. And just being very intuitive with your moves. Maybe you run into circles with your neck. And to the other side. If it's in your practice, your Ujjayi breath, this is the moment where we focus on our Ujjayi breathing. I'm just gonna go for a couple of rounds of cat-cow. So coming to tabletop position, stacking your shoulders right above your wrists, keeping your neutral spine. And as you inhale, come to your cow pose, bringing your shoulder blades together, bring your belly button towards the ground. Inhale, look up. And as you exhale, round your spine, look towards your belly button. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look towards your belly button. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look towards your navel. And curl your toes, maybe walk your hands a little bit farther. Coming to a high plank position, lifting your knees away from the ground, lifting your hips towards the sky, and just releasing any tension that you might have on your back. Maybe if you need to bend your knees in order for your back to be straight, go ahead and do so. And just take your downward dog for a walk, just bending one knee and the other. Releasing, feeling the sensations in the body, and just really feeling this is an inversion. And there's a couple of times during the day that we get to have the opportunity of having our head below our heart level, just changing the way the blood flows, noticing the difference. It's having like another perspective. And start walking your feet towards your hands. And hug opposite elbows. And start coming all the way up to standing, vertebrae for vertebrae. And I'm just going to fix my camera so you see. We're going to start with our sun salutations. So, I think there we go. Okay. So you're going to start with our sun salutations. Come to the front of your mat. And as you inhale, lift your arms up towards the sky. And as you exhale, forward fold. Bring your hands towards the ground. Uttanasana. If you need to bend your knees in order for your back to be straight. Inhale, look up. And as you exhale, step the right foot backwards, left foot comes backwards, and come to a plank pose, either with your knees, and actually we're going to do it with your knees, very gentle to your sun salutations, very restorative, just feeling the movement. Bend your elbows, chaturanga, and as you inhale, upward facing dog, slide your hips close to your wrists, roll your shoulders away from your ears, and roll backwards, lifting your hips, downward facing dog. Bend one knee and the other. Inhale, look forward. And as you exhale, step the right foot in between your hands and walk your left foot next to it. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, come up, Urdhva Hastasana. And as you exhale, Samastitihi. One more. Inhale, bring your arms up towards the sky. Lengthening through your spine, and as you exhale, forward fold, plug the palms of your hands towards the ground. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana, and as you exhale, step the right foot backwards, left foot comes backwards, plank pose. Bring the knees towards the ground, and as you exhale, bend your elbows, Chaturanga Dandasana, and as you inhale, Urdhva Mukha, upward facing dog. And as you exhale, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. And hold it here for a couple of breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. Inhale, look forward. Step the right foot in between your hands. Left foot comes next to it. Forward fold. Inhale, lift up. Bring your arms up to the sky. Lengthen through your spine. And as you exhale, Samastitihi. Last one. Inhale, lift your arms towards the sky. Lengthen through your spine. And as you exhale, forward fold. Surrendering Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Ardha Uttanasana. And as you exhale, plug your hands towards your mat. Step the right foot backwards, left foot comes backwards, and bring the knees towards the ground. And as you exhale, bend your elbows. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, look up, roll your shoulders away from your ears. Urdhva Mukha, upward facing dog. And as you exhale, lift your hips, plugging through your mat. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Say yes with your head, say no. Inhale, look forward, bend your knees, and walk towards your hands. Forward fold, and slowly start coming up. We're gonna go for our 2 rounds of Sun Salutation B. So as you inhale, bend your knees, bring your arms up. Utkatasana. And as you exhale, forward fold. Step the right foot backwards, left foot come backwards. And Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And as you exhale, downward facing dog. Step the right foot in between your hands. Lead the left foot plugged in towards the ground. And as you inhale, come back to standing warrior 1. Squaring your hips. And as you exhale, frame the right foot. Step it backwards, either with your knees. Full expression of it, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And step the left foot in between your hands. Place the right foot backwards. Inhale, lift up, warrior 1. Exhale, frame the left foot. Step it backwards. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. And as you exhale, downward facing dog. Feeling any resistance that you might find in your body. We're gonna do another one. Last one before meditation. Inhale, look forward. Walk your feet towards your hands. Forward fold, and as you inhale, bend your knees. Utkatasana, bring the palms of your hands together, look to your fingers. And Samastitihi. Last one, we're going to do it very paced. So as you inhale, bend your knees, bring your arms up, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look up, halfway lift. And as you exhale, step the right foot backwards, left foot comes backwards. And Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And as you exhale, downward facing dog. And step the right foot in between your hands. Lead the sole of the left foot backwards. And as you inhale, bending your right knee, lift your chest. Warrior 1, square your hips, keep plugging in through the left foot, back to the mat. And as you exhale, frame the right foot, step it backwards, bend your elbows, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And as you exhale, downward facing dog. And within the next exhale, step the left foot in between your hands. Keep plugging in the right foot towards your mat, bending your left knee. Inhale, lift your chest up, warrior 1. Square your hips. And as you exhale, frame the left foot, step it backwards, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And as you exhale, lift your hips up towards the sky, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Inhale through your nose. exhale through your mouth. Letting go of any tension, saying yes with your head, say no. And very slowly start walking your feet towards your hands. Bend your knees. Utkatasana. And as you exhale, Samasthiti. Bring one hand towards your belly and the other one towards your heart space. And just notice the sensations. Notice the sensations after doing the sun salutations, how it feels in your body. Notice your breath. And slowly start opening up our eyes, centering all the energy. We're gonna come into a seated position, getting ready for our meditation. I'm gonna recenter the camera. And just if you need a block, I'm going to be using a block to keep lengthening through the spine. And I have the mala here with me that we'll be using. If you have one, I invite you to use it, and it's not, it's totally okay. Don't worry about it. So, lengthening through your spine. Closing your eyes, bring the right hand towards your belly, left hand towards your heart space, just feeling the connection with yourself. Closing your eyes, feeling your eyelids very heavy. Noticing the sensations on your physical body. Your breath. Observing your thoughts. Let yourself be a watcher of your thoughts as clouds that pass by without really judging, just noticing them, how they go, come and go, how they expand, how they move, the sensations in your body as your thoughts come around, without judging, just being an observant, a watcher. Many times, we might get to feel anxious, we get to experience anxiety, we get to experience frustration, maybe excitement, maybe comfort, maybe discomfort by the thoughts that we have. Many times we are trapped thinking and believing that we need more to be okay, that we want more material things, other things in our lives, but we forget that we are exactly where we need to be. That each experience in our lives, it's serving its purpose. Either it gives us comfort or discomfort. It is here for a reason. And we are exactly where we need to be. We are exactly where we need to be experiencing any situation that we might be at this moment. It is here to serve its purpose, to serve the purpose of ourselves, to keep growing as a human. And bring your hands towards your laps and keep connecting to your breath, to this present moment. Feeling the sensation of the air, how it comes in through your nose, down your throat and towards your chest. To your lungs, feeling how they expand as you inhale and how they contract as you exhale. And gently, we're gonna welcome today's mantra, reminding first of all, accepting who you are, loving yourself the way you are. You are enough. You are an amazing miracle. You are love, you are light. You have this body. You are not your body, you are much more than that. This body is just a tool to help you move, connect. But your true essence is within, and it is more than enough. It is magic. You are magic. You are unique. And you have everything that you need at this very moment. Gently introducing today's mantra. You can repeat it as many times as you like to as your mantra, or you can just use it whenever you start feeling your mind wandering around. And it is totally normal for your mind to start wandering. That is the nature of the mind. What you can control and you can be conscious of is when your mind wanders around, bring it back to the present moment. And that is the work of meditation. That is meditation. Letting your mind wander and bring it back to the present moment. Back, one, and over again. So today's mantra is, I am doing enough. I have enough. I am enough. I am doing enough. I have enough. I am enough. I am doing enough. I have enough. I am enough. I am doing enough. I have enough. I am enough. Just keep repeating this mantra now silently in your mind. I'm going to be repeating it for a while, connecting to it, feeling that energy that you are enough, that you are abundant, that you are expansion. You have everything you need, ever expanding in this universe, in this moment. So keep repeating this mantra silently in your mind. I am doing enough. I have enough. I am enough. slowly start coming back to the present moment, to your body. Feeling the sensations in your body, releasing your mind. Noticing the stillness in the head. Noticing how through a mantra and repeating it, you can stay more focused, maybe. Maybe you didn't, and it is okay. It is enough. You are enough. Breathing in, breathing out. Focus today on the rest of your day to spend your energy following and moving towards your dreams and towards your desires, seeking for happiness, seeking for your dreams, trying to do any step for baby step that it is, celebrating that step that's bringing you forward to your dreams. But always remember to feel that happiness and joy within, because you are exactly where you need to be at this moment. This moment and the lessons that you're learning at this time are the lessons that you need in order to move forward. Remind yourself that with chaos we find beauty. That we need our roots and to go deeper and deeper to the darkest places so the roots can attach from the very bottom and from there grow towards the light. Reminding yourself that each situation is serving its your purpose, and its purpose, they're doing their purpose for your own growth. Trusting the universe. Open yourself and trust the universe. Accept that you are exactly where you need to be. Accept yourself the way you are. Love yourself the way you are, because you are enough. And throughout the day, remember to seek for this happiness within. And remember, you're doing enough. You have enough. You are enough. And repeat to yourself today's mantra. I am doing enough. I have enough. I am enough. Feel your energy, feel your light, feel your love within you. Feel your gratitude and feel your openness to whatever is to come. And however they may unfold, you have the power to accept it as it comes and accept it as a gift. And accept yourself the way you are. Remind yourself that you can always access to this beautiful meditative state by simply closing your eyes and connecting with your true essence and all that you are, one with the universe. Bring the palms of your hands above your head into your third eye. May your thoughts be thoughts of consciousness and wisdom enter your lips. May you speak words of freedom, words of joy and compassion, and towards your heart space. May you give and receive always the love that you deserve. May you always receive and give the love that you deserve. From my heart to yours, with all my love and light, namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today in this meditation. I hope you liked it. Remember, you're doing enough. You have enough. You are enough. You are a miracle. You're a magical being. Thank you so much for meditating with me and joining me today. I send you a lot of love and light. I hope you have a great rest of your day wherever you're at. Namaste and happy